everyone, today I'm here with my sister
Emily. Hiya.
She forgot her name. And today we're going to do the sibling tag. I know this is so not original and done by almost every YouTuber, but we're doing it now.
That don't matter.
We also always put a little disclaimer that we do actually have two other siblings, an older brother and a younger sister, but they didn't want to be in the video, so
Killjoy.
yeah, they do exist, they just didn't want to be here, so there was actually 4 of us. Okay, so I'm going to start off. Do you want to read the question first, or do you want me to read it?
I want to read it.
Okay, Emma's going to read it first. Who is the oldest? That would be me.
She's only 21 months older.
Yeah, so we're 3 months less than 3. That's a 3 months less than 2 years apart. So the minute I'm 18 and she's 17, I'm nearly 19. So it seems like we're close to much. So I'm 19 next week.
So you know.
Okay.
Wink.
Next question.
Okay. What do you and your siblings have in common?
We struggled with this one. Didn't we?
Yeah, we were like, what do we actually have in common?
We settled on the fact that we both love Joe Slug.
Like the Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games. We both have a mutual love for the Hunger Games.
And Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson and Jennifer Lawrence. Funniest memory.
We have lots of funny memories.
Okay, yeah, you start with one.
How do I even start this?
Okay, as you know, a couple months ago we went to Florida. My vlogs are all up on my channel in a playlist.
Famous plug.
I know. And Emily wants to explain a story that happened whilst we were on the bus on the way back from a theme park.
Basically, we had to get the bus back to the hotel, and we were stopped in a car park waiting for people to get on the bus and whatnot, you know.
As you do on the bus.
And there was a man walking through the car park with something white on his head, and we didn't know for the love of God what it was.
I was convinced it was a towel.
Because it wasn't a water park. So Laura was like, I think he's got a turban on his head, like a towel. And I was, what did I say? Oh, and then I went, no, it's not a towel. And then she went, actually, I think it might be a bike helmet. Maybe he's getting a bike home. And then we were both laughing about this for, it must have been about half an hour.
Really unsure as to what, but then we settled on the fact that he was getting the bike home. That was
we settled on the fact that it was a white helmet.
Yeah.
So we get up to our stop, and as we're getting off, the driver says, I've enjoyed your company tonight, and by the way, he was actually a chef. And we were like, so this driver had been listening to our conversation about the poor man's
the whole
head.
time as well. We were on the bus for about an hour, and we'd been chatting about the randomest stuff, like, oh, we'll go to the shop, we'll go to the shop, or we were talking some American accent. It was awful. And then when we were leaving, he's like, you're a great company. And we were actually on the bus too.
A chef.
Okay, the next funniest memory was a few years ago. We call it Boxing Day, but I know America don't have Boxing Day, they call it the day after Christmas, so that day. We were just sat around in our pyjamas, you know, no makeup on, just eating chocolate as you do on a 9 o'clock on a day after Christmas.
I was in bed.
Emma was fast asleep in bed. And then my mum got a phone call.
Hello.
And then my mum gets a phone call from Harry Styles to say he's 5 minutes away and he wanted to know our postcode. So my mum was like, oh yeah, Harry, it's fine.
Literally en route at this point.
We were like, stick the kettle on, you know, make us a brew. Oh, a cup of tea if you're not northern.
Brew.
Make us a cup of tea. And then, yeah, so mum gets off the phone and says, Harry Styles is coming in less than 5 minutes. So we're like, oh great. And my brother, who at the time was about 21, shot up the stairs quicker than you could think. Like,
he must have missed about 6 stairs at a time just to take one step.
Up the stairs to get ready for Harry Styles.
He was gone. He was like, he's gone.
So then when Harry got here, I was in a dress that I just found on my wardrobe. Like, I'll wear
I was just in the most baggiest jeans. Like, I'll just put these on.
She was asleep, but then as soon as she heard Harry Styles on the phone, she like twigged and was like, oh my god, he's coming.
I looked awful. My hair was like massive. It hadn't been brushed or anything.
No makeup out. Right, I'm going to insert the picture here.
I'm like,
it's so bad. But yeah, it was nice when he came, but could have given us a little more warning.
Than 5 minutes. It wasn't even 5, it was probably like 2.
Yeah, it was bad.
We can both tell it, yeah.
Okay.
How old were we?
Right, I was about 6 and that means Emily was about 4. Or maybe I was like 5 and 3, something like that. Quite young. So my little sister was like a baby.
Baby.
So we were all playing in the garden. We were all playing in the garden. We had like these tyres like sunk into the ground, so we were like playing
Jumping
on
around
this
the
playground thing in the garden. And my mum shouts and he goes, "Come on in, girls," and my brother,
And boy.
We've got Dancing with the Stars is on. And we were like, all right, we don't really like that, but okay, we'll come in anyway. Like we were 5, we didn't watch that. So we were like, come in with our shoes on. She's like, sit down in front of the TV. We were like, why can't we sit on the sofa? She's like, no, sit in front of the TV.
She was like, no,
sit on the floor. Like, why? This is so weird. Then our little crafty one goes, Mum, why is there a camera behind on the back of the sofa?
Oh, it's charging.
Yeah,
it's just charging.
I was like, okay, whatever. So I sit back down in my little place. Next minute, beanbag in the corner.
You sit on it.
It starts moving. So we were looking.
It was like
what the frick?
Just like shaking, and my brother goes, "What's that? Whoa!"
My dad erupts from the floor with a beanbag on his head. He was under the floor.
But the funniest part of the whole thing is it's all on tape. She can show you.
Right,
the
yeah,
video.
I've got the clip. I can show you after we explain.
The funniest thing about the whole thing was we were all like, "Oh my god, Dad's in the floor," and everyone's like, "Oh my god, whoa!" And I'm like, "Can I go in?" And then Laura goes, "Wife took out the floorboard."
Goes, "Can I get in there, Dad?"
Can I get in the ground?
She was such like a mischievous child. All she wanted to do was get in there. But me, I was like, logically, why are you in the floor?
Fix it now.
It's probably not even funny for anyone else, but it was really funny to be there. And I'll show the clip if I can find it.
The next question is describe each other in one word.
My word is lemon. It's the most randomest word and it won't make sense to anyone else, but lemon. I don't know how to explain it, but a few years ago, my friend kept saying to us, "Oh, don't get lemon," like as in don't get mad,
stop getting stressed, chill.
But don't get lemon. I was like, why lemon? Like
we
lemon.
We're just like, this isn't even a word. This isn't
so
right.
Lemon became a thing, and then every time I mention lemon, just Emily in it, lemon.
I was going to say something nice to you, like.
Well, it's nice.
Creative. I think I'm quite creative.
I'm not creative at all, but thanks.
I'd probably say fangirl for you.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my word.
You're very unique, Emily. Good, get that word into the word. Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
What?
Definitely Emily. Right, this morning, I got up at 6, but I didn't actually get out of bed till 10. So when I got out of bed at 10, I got a shower, curled my hair, put on all my makeup, and I was done by 10:30. It's only half an hour. What did you do this morning, Emily? How long did it take you to get ready?
Like an hour and a half.
Longer than that. She just sits in her room all day, just like taking forever to do makeup. I'm like,
no, because basically I'll do like one eyebrow and then just like Instagram. Man takes a lot more doing. The next question is, do you have any nicknames for each other?
Okay, Emily has a lot of nicknames that I call her. One is Biscuit, which is what she's in my phone, because on her prom, I have a picture of me at prom up there somewhere, if I could find it. I don't know. There it is up there. Anyway, when she had her prom last summer, she had a spray tan, and when she came out the spray tan thing, she stunk of biscuits. Like, I'll show you know what a biscuit is. And she stunk of them, and I was like, not like a bad smell, it just stunk of biscuits, so she's forever been called Biscuit. And then, you explain the other one.
The Norman one?
Yeah.
Well, I call Laura Norman, which is probably, it's really weird to people because it's in my phone as Norman. It's like,
hey,
Norman's
like
ringing you like it's some weird man, and I'm like, oh, it's my sister. But basically, a couple of months back, we were both just sat on the sofa and Laura was doing work or something, and then she goes, Emily, how do you spell Northern? And for some unknown reason, I don't even know, must have just not had my ears open. I thought she said, how do you spell Norman? And then I was just perplexed how a person couldn't spell
like,
Norman.
N-O-R-M-A-N.
And I was like, showing her on my phone, like, yes it is, that's how you spell it. And Laura was like, what? I don't understand.
I was like, no, I asked you how to spell Northern. And then forever she's been calling me Norman. And then I was like, well, if I'm called Norman, you'll have to have another name. So she was called Velma.
Just because it just came. I think we were watching Scooby-Doo.
Just went.
She's like, you're called Velma. So that was it now.
And then she got overtaken by Biscuit. And then, another nickname. You have so many nicknames. When we were in America, every time you said she had her name was Emily, everyone thought she was called Amelie with an A.
So we moved to be like, Amelie, like Amelie, like Amelie. The next question is, what was the last text you sent to each other?
I have my phone. Right.
I have my
The thing is, Emily never texts me back.
I do.
No,
occasionally.
Let's go on off.
It's because Laura's the type of person that will have a conversation in about 3 messages just to say like, what do you want for tea? She'll be like, what?
It's pretty much just all blue. You've replied to the last couple. Basically, our texts are just all blue for the ones that I've sent her. She never really replies. But the last text I sent you was, did it send? And she replied, yeah.
Trying to email herself.
I was trying to email myself a picture.
She was like, did it send yet? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that was a boring one.
I didn't even check if it sent, I just said yeah.
Yeah, rude.
Get you off my case.
I had to come all up the stairs and like, did it send? She was like, I don't know. Earliest picture of you two together. Now this isn't the earliest picture, but it's the earliest one I could find that was printed. So, if you can see it, this is me, and this is Emily. Can you see it?
I like a potato.
Oh, it's so funny. And we always used to be put in matching
identical
outfits.
clothing. We weren't even twins, but apparently a mum wanted us to be twins.
So I hope you like that video. Bit of fun. Thank you, Emily, for being on my channel.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah, you probably saw our Christmas tag video that we did. That was funny too. All Emily's links will be below in the description, so follow her on Twitter and Instagram.
If you want.
And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.